2020 kinda sucked, but video games are pretty fun, and here's a few that made the year pretty good. This video is only about games I managed to play in 2020, and you'll see a lot of them came out long before then. Some of them like 5 years ago. Whatever. I'm Jackson of By Horse Standards, and these are the games that got me through 2020. Sort of. First on the list is a dishonorable mention, and one this channel will unfortunately be covering too much of. Star Wars: Jedi: Fallen Order. This game is hot garbage. I was miserable playing it, I was miserable capturing footage for it, and I'm miserable that people seem to think it was a good game. The campaign is utterly meaningless, the combat janky, and the boss fights are not memorable in the slightest. Go play a better game and don't let this have a sequel. With that out of the way, I will now talk about some games I actually enjoyed playing. These are ranked only in the order that I enjoyed them, and this is by no means a critical review of any of these titles. Let's begin for real this time. Number 14. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 Remake, 2020. I am not a skater, nor do I consider myself to be any good at this game, but seeing the numbers go big after completing a mediocre combo does make my heart happy. I love the soundtrack, I've been playing Tony Hawk games my whole life, and this is a joy to play, even when I get destroyed online. Number 13. Origami, 2016. This game popped up for free on Xbox Live Gold, and it's one of the best on there in a while. The art style is fun, the concept is unique and interesting, and I'm a sucker for stealth games anyways. Combine that with competent co-op modes and level challenges, and this one hooked me right away. The game can be a bit janky at times, but never so much to distract from the experience. Pulling off stealth combos is one of the most satisfying things in gaming for me. And this game allows you to experiment in a lot of new ways to do that. Number 12. Doom Eternal, 2020. At the time of writing, I haven't finished this one yet, but only 3 missions from the end, I have grown to love it. As my co-host can tell you, upon release this one did not grip me. Too fast, the soundtrack isn't quite there for me, and yet I gave it another shot, dedicating myself to learning how to fly around the map like Doom guys should. And it paid off. Admittedly, playing on easy mode, but feeling like a god amongst demons is ultra fun, and once I got the hang of the movement, I had a hard time putting it down. I still don't like the platforming sections though, and it gents, bro. Number 11. Code Vein, 2019. Anime Dark Souls? After seeing this one on Iron Pineapple's channel, and wanting something goofy and easier than Dark Souls to relax while playing, this filled the gap and then some. There are infinite build combos to try, the character creator is incredible, and the combat has enough variance to be engaging for a second and third run. That being said, the story is awful, the storytelling's memory system is awful, and the game has exactly one song. Despite that, really enjoyed playing it and will continue to put hours into it into the next year. Number 10. Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War 2020. Everyone knows exactly what this is about. It's scratch and FPS itch that no COD since the first Black Ops is done. I enjoy multiplayer, and zombies mode is fun. Nothing more to say about this one. If you don't know what COD is about, then I don't know why you're watching this video. Number 9. Control, 2019. This game is nuts, and it's all the better for it. Despite some odd loading issues every now and then, playing on Xbox One X, the game is a lot of fun. The combat is a good challenge, flying about the world and throwing destructibles at weird foe zombies is incredible, and the story is gripping in a psychologically twisted way. When I finished the game, I felt like I knew so much, and so little, something only the best stories have done for me. As a single player shooting experience, this is one of the best for me. Number 8. The Last of Us Remastered, 2014. I'm a bit late to the party. I just got a PS4 last year, and the other games I played are higher on this list and got played first. Whatever. I don't like Naughty Dog shooting, so I played on easy lock-on mode. And I really enjoyed it. The story is very good, this game's second half is a lot more fun, and the levels become a lot less conveniently placed barricade looking. Stealth sections carried the day for me once again, and the DLC section, though very short, was good fun and emotionally gripping. I played this over the course of like 3 days, and couldn't wait to get back to it when I did put it down. 6 years late, maybe, but who cares?
Any idea what's going on out there?
Number 7. Valorant, 2020. To start, I am terrible at this game, and any game that requires moving a mouse to shoot someone. But this one has carried me through the winter months, and there are a few other games where being so sweaty can be so much fun. It's given me some new friends, made me slightly better at PC games, and the reward for even having a positive game is at the height of my dopamine release in gaming. The character abilities are fun to learn, and the art style is both good, and it means that I can actually run this game on my terrible laptop. All around plus experience. Icebox is still trash though. Number 6, Horizon Zero Dawn, 2017. Bow and arrow shooting robots? Yes please. The side fetch quest can be a bit cumbersome, but the main quest is so much fun that you want to fill out the world with other characters anyways. From Rust's incessant pleas for you to follow, all the way to your recognition by the Allmother herself, this game had me hooked. Also, you meet Zavala like halfway through, which is kinda neat. The combat is engaging, and learning the weak points on various machines is incredibly rewarding. Pumping headshots on bandits with a massive sniper bolt is fun in a way no other game has managed to achieve. Anxiously waiting a sequel to this one, just like everyone else who played it. Number 5, Bloodborne, 2015. I'm a huge FromSoft fan, and their games have been a huge reason that I got more seriously back into gaming after Dark Souls taught me there was more to video games than driving fake cars and shooting fake guns. Now I can swing fake swords. Bloodborne is, admittedly, my least favorite FromSoft title, but still one of my favorite games to date. The combat is engaging, the transforming weapons and upgrade system is a unique and welcome shift from the Souls Infusion formula, and the bosses are top notch. I find the level design to be subpar, relative to other FromSoft games only, and the existence of the challenge dungeon brought the experience down for me with its samey. Overall, one of the better games I've played over the year, and will continue to give it more time because I'm a sucker for platinum trophies. Number 4, Hades, 2020. This game is no hidden gem, and it won many an award for Game of the Year, and rightly so. I am not particularly good at it, and just recently converted to playing on a controller, but I find it to be delightful nonetheless. The combat is unlike anything I've ever played, the level and enemy design is interesting to look at and makes the various fighting styles more fun to learn. Dying is rewarded with lore and continued progression, something that other roguelikes typically lack that drives me away. My PC doesn't run the game super well, but when it does work, it's top notch. At the time of this writing, I have not even beaten the second boss, but the game keeps me coming back for more. Number 3, Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin, 2015. Another FromSoft entry from 2015, and another one of my favorite games to date. I don't understand the hate for this one, and I enjoy pretty much every aspect of my run through. The enemies are good fun, though the AI is a bit janky at times. Every area has a unique flavor to it, the connectedness of the world, and the nuanced connections to Dark Souls 1 that don't beat you to death with their out-of-place references, looking at you, Dark Souls 3. The combat, after a few levels into the agility stat, is smooth, and the ability to respec my character pretty often allowed me to try different builds in a way the other games shun. Kicking your pursuer's ass over and over again is too good to pass up. Number 2, God of War PS4, 2018. This game is, without question, a masterpiece. The level design, the writing, the beautiful landscapes and interesting quests, Kratos' evolution from mean-mugging man to warm father is inescapably gripping, and the intertwined storylines of Baldur and his family of Nordic gods with Kratos' own journey is masterful. The combat is amazing, and when glimpses of mastery come, you truly feel like the titular god. The single-shot style, with no obvious loading screens, makes the world even more immersive, and hearing that giant snake rattle the walls of my house with its booming call blew me away. Also, it gave us this.
Boy.
One of the greatest games of all time. Number 1, Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice, 2019. Am I a FromSoft fanboy? Yes. Do I care? No. I bought this one on release, and put it down within 2 hours. It took me an entire year to build up the desire to pick it up again, and then it became my favorite game of this year, and of all time. The rhythmic combat is the best they've ever offered, the continuous clash of swords, and learning how to best each and every boss to perfection was an unrivaled experience. The story, more accessible than usual FromSoft outings, is beautifully crafted, and not being certain if you are a hero or simply a man on a warpath brings an extra element to the game. I have now put 100 hours into this title, earned every trophy, and yet I still keep coming back. Every level, every boss, every enemy encounter brings something interesting. Even earning rice has its merit. After every new victory, I erupted into cheers, sweat-filled joy, and learned a little more. The game builds into the best FromSoft boss of all time, and the true test of every skill learned amounts to the most rewarding experience in gaming that I have ever had. Thank you for watching. This has been Jackson from By Horse Standards. See you! And now for the greatest game of all time, Nidhogg.